I believe that God will transform your life in a time that you need it, and he will direct and order your footsteps. And so, sorry, it's a little personal still. I remember that month, and I remember saying I'm going to do one more month and then I'll do it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. On this channel, you are learning about faith, lifestyle, family, and recipes. So I have a big announcement. This is a secret that I've kept for a while, but now I'm going to share it with the world. Me and my husband are expecting. We are having a little boy here in July, and I'm so excited. I am 17 weeks pregnant right now. Now, you might be like, okay. So when I started Weight Watchers, I started filming back the very day I did that. But I didn't release my channel until like November. So I had content from weeks ahead. Now, I decided that I just wanted to be current day and kind of just post where I'm at, what I'm doing, all the things. So what am I gonna do now that I'm pregnant with Weight Watchers? That's a good question. What am I gonna do with YouTube? So I'm gonna answer that. So I've done a lot of research, and back in the day, Weight Watchers actually had a plan for pregnant women. After much research, I looked into it, and basically it's like a maintenance plan that women go in. Now, you might say, well, you shouldn't be even thinking about dieting on being pregnant. Well, you know, I'm not. However, I am wanting to be healthy, remain healthy, and have a healthy pregnancy / delivery. Now, you are only, when you are pregnant and expecting, you're only supposed to eat 200 to 300 extra calories a day. And that's when you get further along in your pregnancy. Now, with that being said, I have been on forums since I joined Weight Watchers, and the amount of hate that people give women who want to continue Weight Watchers because they have established really good principles, foundations, and lifestyle changes. Y'all, don't be that person. Let people be them. It's not like they're trying to lose the weight while they're pregnant. That's not even realistic. People don't always look for the worst in people. As me, I'm thinking I have come such a long way on my weight loss journey that I don't want to just throw in the towel, forget all the things that I've learned, and just give in to everything. What you're doing now is going to affect your lifestyle when the baby comes. It's also going to make it harder for you to deliver, to exercise, to walk. Now, have I felt like walking every day or working out or nothing? No, I haven't. I'm just going to be honest. I'm a lot tired. Wow. More tired this pregnancy. My mind is a little bit more jumbled. They call it pregnancy brain. I did not have that with my daughter. It's just weird, but you can't just settle into that kind of thing. I want to have a good delivery. I want to have a good pregnancy. I want to have healthy baby. I want to be healthy. I don't want to break all these habits that I have formed. So with that being said, I looked into it, and a lot of people have done maintenance switch when they have become pregnant. And that's what I'm doing. I'm not focusing on fat-free everything. I'm not focusing on all that kind of stuff, all the switches. But I am gonna eat. I'm gonna eat till I'm satisfied. Now, does that mean I'm gonna sit and eat a bag of Ruffles? No. Does that mean I'm gonna sit and eat I was just thinking, like, I don't know why it just popped in my head, pickles. I will never eat a pickle. I cannot stand them. I can't stand the smell of them. Anyways, the point of that is I'm not going to sit here and eat every little craving that I have. In all reality, the craving is you, not your baby. The baby's never had those things, nor is it thinking for you, you know? Now, now, on a side note, pregnancy cravings are a lot worse than a normal craving. I get it. It's hard to not give into it. But, you know, if I gave into every craving that I've had, I would be eating Airhead Rainbows for all meals of the day. I would be having salads, which I do. I would be having sweet tea on deck. I don't even like sweet tea. But for whatever reason, when I'm pregnant, I want sweet tea with lemon, and it's keyed into like Zaxby's and Chick-fil-A. I don't drink that stuff. If I keyed into every pregnancy craving that I would have, I would be eating like chocolate cake, and I'm not doing that. Like, I'm not doing that. So now, one thing that's sad, my breakfast has changed because I just really have a hard time with coffee, and it's so weird. I wasn't like this with my daughter. It's just strange. So I haven't been doing my protein thing and coffee in the morning. I've been having like maybe some fruit or a Jimmy Dean Delight or those kind of things. This week I'm gonna prep those breakfast burritos that I did on my channel. There's a recipe below. That's really good and light. And then I've really been like really loving salad. I had this one really weird, odd pregnancy craving, and I did it this week, and I can't believe I'm even gonna tell y'all. But I took baby cucumbers from Costco and dipped it in Chick-fil-A sriracha sauce. It was really good. One of the best things I think I've had as a snack. So all I'm saying is it's a lifestyle change. Now, did I plan on starting my YouTube channel and Weight Watchers and get pregnant? No. Am I happy it happened? Yes. Now, if you knew me before, you would know I had a really hard time getting pregnant with my daughter. I have a stepson. He's my firstborn. I call him. I love him like I birthed him myself. I've known him since he was a little baby. And, you know, I love him like I raised him. Now, with my daughter, I actually birthed her. With my daughter, we tried for 2.5 years for her. I literally was in a rough spot in my life. Depression was just so bad. I wanted to be a mom I wanted to birth my own child, and I felt inadequate and broken, and I knew it was me, and it's just sad the battle that women face with infertility. I know several people that are struggling, and my heart just literally breaks. There's times where I can be talking to someone and physically feel their pain. My journey with infertility was rough. I remember every month the pain that I would feel on not being pregnant, and I got to the point where I was going to get some medicine to help me, and that was the hardest thing for me to accept. Now, I'm not saying that it's wrong. I'm not saying that you shouldn't do it. However, it was very hard and painful for me. I remember thinking, I cannot do this on my own. Like, I'm broken. And I remember standing in my room, had the medicine in my hand, and I just remember saying, you know, David, I don't want to do this. I want to give God a chance. And I truly believe that God will heal, save, and deliver anybody that calls upon him. The Bible says, if you call upon the name of the Lord, he will show you great and mighty things. And y'all, I totally believe that. I believe that God will transform your life in a time that you need it, and he will direct and order your footsteps. And so, sorry, it's a little personal still. I remember that month, and I remember saying, I'm going to do one more month and then I'll do it. Being completely broken and shattered. And I remember going down to the altar at my church. And you may think I'm crazy. I don't care. I love Jesus. I'm a big believer in him. He is still alive today as he was back then. And, you know, if you are a child of his, you have every point of access to him, just like you were back in Bible times. And I remember going down to the altar, literally broken, like crying out to God. And y'all, I really felt this warm embrace, and I knew that night that I would be forever changed. And I was. The next month, my husband was out of town. Of course, I would do this. I wasn't feeling good. I remember working out and they were like, April, you're not acting right. Are you okay? I was like at a fit body. And honestly, I felt like I had the flu. I just was super weak. I didn't feel good. I got me a salad from McDonald's, and I had practice at church that night. So I went home and took a nap, and I said, I'll eat my salad later. Well, I remember getting home from practice exhausted, lifted the lid, and I was just like, oh gosh. But that's nothing new for me, really, because I really am not a fan of McDonald's. And I ended up going upstairs. I would have to take a medicine to actually start my menstrual cycle, and I would just feel bad until then. I've always been that way. If I'm late, I would just feel horrible until I would get my period. And I took a test, and I walked by, and I remember I was like, that's weird, that looks different. And I looked over, and it was 2 lines, and I was like, and I remember like grabbing it up so quick, and I was like, what, wait, this has got to be wrong, because I've never had like a positive test, and I had taken, Lord only knows how many at this time. And I remember taking another one, and it went positive like immediately. And I called David. He was visiting his dad in another state, and he called me, or I called him, and he's like, is everything okay? And I was like, no. I said, I need to talk to you. And so I ended up telling him on FaceTime, and then I knew God had made a move. So when we found out with this one that we were pregnant, I mean, I literally just came off birth control. It was kind of like working things out of my system, wanted to get that healthy, which everything's fine. A lot of people are treated with infertility with birth control, and then that's how they work with them. But anyways, talk to your OBGYNs. They'll inform you. But anyway, that was probably the most hardest thing to accept this time, was that I was pregnant. I think I took like 8 tests, and it was literally, it was just all God. Like, if I look back, I got my period for the first time, and I don't know when, on time to the day. And literally all I can say is our footsteps are ordered by the Lord. And for me, that was a defining thing in my life, because I knew that I had never started on time. Started on time, I got pregnant, not even really trying. God is so good. Like, I knew that night that my life would be forever changed. And I know infertility is hard. It's painful. It's a burden that I wish women did not have to bear. But there's a God that loves you and that will support you and be there for you in your time of need. When you are alone, you can hide under the shadow of the Almighty, and He will uphold you and be your strength. And here we are. I'm so excited. I'm gonna have 2 boys and a girl. My princess is gonna just dominate the house still. My son wanted a boy, my daughter wanted a girl, but I told her, I said, God gives us what we need. And I'm a big believer in that. So if you have any questions about infertility or anything else on my journey, make sure you send me a message. I know it's a tough one. It's painful, and it's something that you shouldn't have to bear. But there's help, there's resources, there's opportunities, but always talk to someone. Don't listen to your struggles alone. There's people that can help you and support you and give you encouragement. And if you don't have anybody, I would be happy to give you some encouragement and strength during this time. It's a journey that's hard to walk, but once you get your goal, it is worth every cry, every tear, every pain that you've ever felt. It's just getting to the thing. It's always hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but once you do, the reward is so great. So I just wanted to kind of update you, let you know where I'm at. I'm still going to be here every week. You're still going to see me. I'm still on the journey of Weight Watchers. I'm still going to be doing tips and tricks, and I'm still going to be doing everything for y'all like I normally do. I'm just pregnant and going to be doing it, and And then once I'm not pregnant anymore, I'm jumping full back in swing, back into the restriction of wanting to lose weight, and also sharing my weight loss journey with you guys. Thank you for being a part of me. Thank you for being a part of my life. Thank you for being a part of the helpmate that we have here in our little community for our journey. I'm happy to listen always to you guys. So just drop a comment below. Let me know if you could guess our little boy's name. It's different and unique, and if you know me personally, do not drop it below. But anyway, I hope y'all have a blessed day. Well, remember, may the Lord shine upon you guys. He is there for you. He's fighting for you. You just have to call upon him, and he will show you great and mighty things, even in the midst of a struggle and a storm. Okay? Y'all be good. I'll see you next week. Bye, guys.